This chapter, the sixth difference between the sixth reason why a person cannot demand security from Hashem, he says, is because when a person takes security from his friend, he does so only because he thinks that the person who took the loan is the ordinary person. But if the creditor knew that the person taking the loan was an extraordinary individual, he for sure would pay back, and he would pay even before the due date. He would pay him double, right? He would give him even more. He would never take a security from him. He would say, "No, I'll take the money. It's okay. I trust you. You're good. Don't worry. Everything's fine." So therefore, we should know that we should surely do the same thing with Hashem. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, we know He's not a regular man. He's the God Almighty. He's the Master Universe. He for sure will pay back. He does so much hesed with us before. He has such a good track record. Why we go and suspect him? It's like how we said in the Gemara, you're suspecting someone who's innocent. Why would you suspect Hashem that you demand, I want up front? So therefore, he says, Hashem is so kind to us, so therefore he cannot go and demand from him security. And the seventh reason why a person cannot demand security from Hashem, rather he should do the mitzvot first, and then wait for Hashem to give him his parnasah, is ki a person takes security from his friend. He will not take the security unless he's able to deliver the merchandise for which he's taking the security. Meaning, a seller will not ask for security if he doesn't have the requested item in stock or it doesn't have the availability of it. Someone asks the security from Hashem by asking him to give benefits, give me a secure income for my life, and then I'll be able to do mitzvot. He don't have the ability to repay Hashem through those benefits for sure, right? For example, you say to Hashem, give me $1 million, I'll sit and learn all day. Yeah, you could sit and learn all day. You don't have that in your back pocket to do that for sure. Maybe you'll be able to try. Who says you for sure will pay Hashem exactly what you said you will? So therefore a person has to know that doesn't make sense to go and make this kind of deal with Hashem, because fine, maybe Hashem will provide for you, but how will you know you'll provide for Hashem exactly what you told him you will? And he's not assured that he'll be able to do those mitzvot, that he wants to repay Hashem for those debts that he got. Therefore, how much more so he should not demand a new debt from HaKadosh Baruch Hu to give you security in advance, because we don't know if we could do mitzvot. Only if Hashem helps you do those mitzvot, you could do them. So therefore, there's a famous story with one of those rabbis. He was sitting outside of his apartment on the balcony, sipping tea and reading and learning from his sefer. And there was these guys in the street. They were, working on the street, fixing the road. And they looked at him. They were in the heat, and they were suffering, and they're all sweaty. They said, "Look at this rabbi sipping his tea with his book, sitting, kaif. It's not right." And they looked at him and they say, "You try to be us one day. You'll see it's very difficult, and we could do your job every single day." He said, "Oh yeah, don't worry. How much you guys get paid a day? XYZ, no problem. Come tomorrow, all three of you. I'll pay you if you work 9 to 5. My job, I'll pay you your full salary, whatever you guys get for this job. No problem." They said, "Kaif." We found a silly rabbi. We came the next day. They showed up 9 a.m. and they said, "We're here for the work." And he gave them, "Okay, let's go. You guys are learning." They said, "We don't know how to learn. What is this sefer you gave us?" He said, "What do you guys know how to read?" He said, "We know how to read the Sidur, Tehillim." "Okay, no problem. Tehillim. Let's go. Chitai Tehillim. Read Tehillim. Starting from 9 a.m. They're reading, and they're flipping pages, they're reading, their mouths are getting dry, he gives them tea, they can't sit anymore, they're getting all like achy, and they're getting all like, ants in their pants, and they're breaking their head, they're reading, they're so not used to reading so many words, they feel like a tremendous amount of time passed, they look, it's only 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness, 1 hour they were reading Tehillim, that's how much time passed? Then they go and they push themselves, they walk around while they're carrying the Tehillim, they're trying to read, they're trying to push, their eyes feel like they're going to fall, they start banging their head against the wall, and then finally they want to give up. It's only 11:30. Oh my gosh, how do people do this every single day? They came to the rabbi and said, "We give up. We can't sit." "How do you sit all day and read? My eyes are going to come out of my face. My head is hurting, trying to process so many words. I can't sit in one chair. I can't. We give up. We're going to go home. We can't do this anymore." We say, it's not easy. You think it's easy? Yeah. Give me $1 million. I'll sit and learn all day. Who says it's easy? Who says you'll be able to learn? You have to ask Hashem to use zechut, siyata d'shmaya, to be able to do this mitzvot. And first of all, we have to try to do the mitzvah, and then HaKadosh Baruch Hu